Hey guys, Kevpert here, and welcome to my One Style Lose series. I believe I'm ranked 101 right now. I'm 1 point behind top 100. My MMR is 1325, number 100 is 1326. So I'm pretty freaking close. So one win will get me there. So we'll see how far I can push. I don't really feel like I had the skill of a top 100 player, but this is kind of where I'm hanging out right now. Maybe I can grind my way up. We'll see. So, apologies again. Another 2-week break. Had something come up in my life that was really hard to take, but moving on. Just passing of a pet. Second time it happened in 2 weeks, so a bit rough, but I'm good to go. I've been raring to go. I've been playing really well with my team lately. I had some really great results. Won Boost Legacy for the second week in a row, and last week's Nexus, we got to the final, which was a big surprise. We weren't expecting that. This week's Nexus didn't go as well. I think we just got knocked out pretty early, round of 16. That was by Able Uprising, who are, I think, a really good team, underrated team. We played them quite a bit. Anywho, got this new boost. Love it. Starting to get a feel for the Octane again. Last episode, I believe, was my first episode with the Octane. I've been playing with the Octane for about a month now, since I swapped cars, so I'm not a lot used to it. Have a lot of good tips. Actually, one of the first things I want to cover is something I picked up from watching Dapper in one of his replays. I was queued with him in 2s, and I was just like, he scored so many solo plays. Usually whenever I play with him, he doesn't tend to pass. I just let him do his thing, and I just sit back and help defend, and he'll just do solo plays for days. So I talk a lot about aerial car control in my tutorials. I have two tutorials on that. Well, there's ground control as well. And like the very basics is being able to do this turn here, like a 180 turn, or like a cut, where you just cut around the ball. That's vital skill in the higher levels. Now, Dapper takes it to the next level, and he breaks a lot. So instead of doing a normal bounce dribble, where you go around to the ball and you create your distance to attack the ball by just going left and right, he integrates breaks and power slides. So like power slides is pretty straightforward, just power sliding into the ball. You keep the distance to yourself and the ball a lot closer, so you're in control of the ball a lot longer. It makes it harder for players to step against you. But if you break, if you get a little ahead of the ball, you can just hit the brakes, right? You're changing the speed and you're inserting speed with boost. It makes it very difficult to read what you're going to do. There's a lot of fakes involved. You can even wiggle left and right. It's pretty difficult. I've only been doing it for a few days, but pretty boost intensive, but it's pretty effective. And I hope to get his level of ground car control. You know, I have a lot of the aerial elements already. So, yeah, we just try to push on. Looks like queue time's taking a long time, so I will link in the description a goal I hit in Boost Legacy. It was actually in the final. It was actually, I think, my best goal ever scored. So if you've been following me on Twitter, you probably saw that. But it was featured on the Rocket Dailies. I actually won Play of the Day, which was phenomenal. But I was able to score this insane double tap goal where I had to boost down, and it's something I practice, so I'm gonna make a super advanced, super mega advanced car control tutorial that'll teach you how to boost downwards. It's actually really simple. You actually need a PC to do it. It requires Steam Workshop, but it's something I actually intentionally practice, and it was really nice to have it come off. So we're now pushing the envelope here, and it's not just about being able to stay in the air and do little twists, but it's going to be more about functional, effective training so that we can get towards the level of Kuxer as opposed to just some freestyler who just does twists. Not a lot of people playing. I actually reserved my my recordings for the weekends because the weekdays they just don't have enough players playing. All right, so I expect Pretty unbalanced game because of the queue time length. Decent kickoff from him. See what he does. I think he's gonna give me the ball. Yep. Let's push it. We'll see how he handles. Just want him to make a save. This is all about keeping pressure. There we go. You just want him to make double jump saves. So you don't even have to hit the ball hard. In fact, it's best not to. You hit the ball hard, they can save it hard. Ooh. Gotta touch that ball. Guess I didn't do enough. I'm gonna back off here. That's dangerous. Oops, cheated over a little too much. Was holding gas, and that really bit me. I'm going to delayed kickoff. This is something I've been working on. There we go. Complete win. I've actually been able to do that against a lot of pros. So if you analyze that, you can probably figure it out for yourself. Not pros, just high-level players. Top 100 even. It's a pretty effective move. Ooh, actually turned. Good goal. Just warming up. You can see really good power slide there. Just going for a low 50 because I saw him challenge. Okay. Very aggressive. Just using that against him. Pretty neutral. I'm gonna save up my boost. Alright. Ball and boost. Okay with that. No need to panic there. Ball's never really going over the goal. I didn't think he'd do anything. Ooh, got clipped. Gotta be careful here. Alright, I think I'm gonna up my aggression here. That's a goal. He likes to turn to the ball a lot, so I just have to get early pops. There we go. Just have to keep the speed on the ball a little high there. I'm gonna delay this one too. I didn't delay it enough, obviously. You got this next touch. Ooh. 3-4 hit. Oh, we left the ball. There we go. Oop. Messed up the flip there. Hopefully he doesn't score. Okay, I'm safe. I'm gonna flip. Oh, thought I could beat him. I was just waiting for that perfect moment. That's gonna be a goal. But I waited too long. Didn't execute that right. Make sure I take the ball with me. I'm okay with that. Oops. Okay. Well, just pulling off the little cobwebs. And that actually probably puts me in the top 100. Let's see if my theory is correct. Okay, I must be really close. I must have gotten 1 point from that game. 1326. I actually moved up a point while I was talking. Whoop. For Steam, I'm number 95. So yeah, I'm actually tied. I'm actually tied for number 100. But going back to the last video, I will answer all the questions at the end, and really appreciate the feedback that I've gotten about how to improve the videos. So I'm glad everyone likes the placeholders. That was a really good suggestion that I got I think in episode 3, and really like that you guys are able to get and feel the suspense that I feel when I play the series. So thanks for that, and hopefully this will become more of a regular occurrence. Get more games. I feel like it's a little. I feel like I do get a lot of good thoughts out while I play. Obviously, when I play against really good players, it's a little harder to get those thoughts out because I have to focus a little more. So, but at the same time, I've noticed some positive performance benefits when I'm actually talking, working through my decision making, because it kind of helps me make smarter decisions. So. When I need to play more aggressive, I usually just kind of focus more and talk less. But I play a lot smarter when I talk. Alright, so hopefully we get a good game here. See how it goes. Oh, okay. Time out tall there. Super good at keeping pressure. It's like a top 20 player. Alright, good start. Alright, this game is not going to be easy whatsoever. It's not going to be like last game. Alright, delayed kickoff here. I managed. Okay, he does a kickoff where he goes really through the ball. Thought he was going to go behind me. Pretty poor for myself. I should step to the ball a little more. Yikes. Good fake from him. Kind of went for a block. Pretty savage. I'm gonna do a delay. There we go. Need that boost. There we go. There we go. I had to play that smart. Let him make the mistake for me. Hit it to me. Try to get the early shot. Saw him a little off his line. He's out of the boost here. I hear that he's on me. With the early flick. Okay, he's probably used up all his boost. Hit it right into me. Pretty easy save on his end. Just trying to keep the pressure up here. That's fine. Got his boost. Alright, he's probably picked up about 40 now, so the boost advantage doesn't mean much. Yep. Got the little roll there. Kind of acted as a flick. You saw the break in power slide there to get the ball back up. Oh, that's dangerous. Alright, he's getting that boost. I'll take this across. He's gonna be ready for that. This might be his ball. Yep. Oh, right at him. I could even control that if I kept my cool. I mean, I could go for an aerial, but I just hate giving away possession even in front of my net. He's in trouble. There we go. Not sure why he went for the touch there. It was way too aggressive on his end. Just test him. He will make those saves all day. Okay, beat him. I think he got his boost. Oh, thought I could beat him. He got up really fast. Pre-jumped that. That's kind of stupid. Have to go to the side of him to avoid the challenge. Alright, thought I overcommitted there with the tap. Just backed off. Thought I could scare him with the little demo charge there. This is dangerous. Good move from him to get the boost. Alright, enough of a flick there. I still have plenty of boost. Yep, surprise him. Could have gotten the goal with maybe an arrow. Got the boost there. Happy with that. What's he gonna do here? He's gonna be out of the picture. Line up a shot. Ooh, he gets a save. I used up all my boost. Oh, I think I double jumped there on accident. Nah, I was late anyway. Wasn't gonna get there. Just picking up this boost. Enough of a reaction there. Delay flick. Let's see where I can get that. Just went it high. Oh, he stepped out of net. Positional error from him. Delay kickoff. This is dangerous. Have approximately 12 boost. Alright, I think he was going for low, so I went for low as well. Okay, I got 10 seconds to kill. That's exactly what I want. Ooh, there we go. Close game. Made a lot of defensive mistakes, but pulled through. Yes, he's Grand Champ. He's freaking good. Okay. Might take a look at my goal line defense there. I think that's actually the first time I beat him. He's beat me quite a bit. And by lots of goals. So, we keep playing. Where am I now? Ooh, I went up 25 ranks because of that game. It's a pretty healthy gain. I just went up 19 points. Alright. Interesting. Yes, he is a really, really, really good player. Top player. You can kind of see, like, a lot of the things I did very conservatively. So he's talking about 50-50s. A lot of times when I was hitting maybe a ball a little too far, instead of going up, I would just do low 50-50. And he would hit it right into me, or I would fake, and he would hit into me, like, stuff like that. A lot of 50-50s. Really smart play. Kind of papered over the cracks for my usual defensive lapses that I had on the goal line, which really I should have probably saved maybe 3 of those shots. So, just held on. I did have that I think it was the 3rd goal. Lots of pressure. I was going back and forth, getting all his boosts. I was really happy with that one. And a lot of scrub type play, or a scrub Killa. Obviously, I think the best player. K-Dot could give him a run for his money, but a lot of what he does is he commits a save, and then he gets around the ball, and he hits these really awkward shots. I would say he just lifts the ball in front of the net, and players have to double jump to get it, and they use a boost, and there's a way of practicing that as well. You can do it against like a teammate or a friend, but it's really all about just getting powerful hits off the bounce like that. So probably gonna play tie again. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, Spoony. So I think he's actually quite good. I think he's beaten me before, so we'll have to watch out. Okay, that's fine. I have 40 boost. Okay, that was really bad. Can I get the... That's all I need for a good shot. That's really dangerous. Just to make sure I got behind that. Decent first touch. Just trying to put pressure on him. I didn't like being in that position with the ball so high. That's his ball. Alright, that's gonna be his boost. Thought about the shot, but didn't want to go all in. Try to get the low 50 off the power slide. Try to go behind him. Went too far behind. That's okay. Good possession from him. Whoops. Got caught up way too far up with a little boost. Even with that 12 boost. Oh, a fan. Pretty good. No, he knows my weakness. He does really well because he moves the ball left to right quite a bit. It makes it even harder. I think I just got him here. Whoops. It's gonna be ball and boost for him. I'm sure he'll get caught out here. Almost did. Whew. Alright, I need to refocus. Great save. I'm not careful, that's a goal. It's a goal. Whew. I'm getting beat out to every ball right now. Decent kickoff. Try to hit it over him. There's a goal. Just forcing tough saves. There we go. Kickoff goal. Back in the game already. Need to get one more. Just put some pressure on. Nope, threw away the ball. It's probably gonna come right back towards me. Oh, that's not the best. I'm actually gonna fake that because I think he's just waiting for me to touch the ball. I just want boost, really. That's fine. Just gonna fake that. Just want it high, make it awkward. Good save from him. That's fine too. Forcing high saves. Okay. Just want a low block. Ooh, interesting. Thought for sure he's gonna leave. Bit of a waste there. Got the boost and the demo. Sweet. Alright. Just had to line it up. I was kind of scared there. Get this next goal. Ooh, thought I could catch him out. I think he knows I have 0 boost. I'm just gonna hit it. Just delay as much as I can, try to get this boost. There we go. Just have to walk this in. Alright, momentum's in my favor. I'll get the next one. Let's go. Have to watch the side flip shot here. Ooh, just got enough. That's dangerous. Enough of the touch out. Gotta watch the quick flick here. This is interesting. Okay, that's fine. Decent outcome, but it's his ball now. Guess I can scare him. Oh, what a touch. That's dangerous. I think he has enough boost to be dangerous. Ooh, good shot. No, it definitely wasn't aggressive enough. Let him get a backflip shot against me. Yikes. Well, I think we finished top 100 because I got enough from Ty, but see, he's number 13. It's pretty freaking good. So since the episode was so short, we'll just hop into some Q&A. Got a lot of good questions here, so hopefully we can get right through them. So Ethan Patterson asks, have your new camera settings had any negative effects on gameplay? I tried the settings in your aerial tutorial, it seems way better. So I'm assuming in the aerial tutorial I had about like -7 angle, maybe at least -5 with some height. I found that switching to something like Killa was a benefit for me because I like to watch him on Johnny Boy's stream and use him as a reference for how to play the game. And so I've been able to directly copy stuff a little better. Obviously, if you play with a wildly different camera setting, it's a lot harder to visualize the same shots or the same plays that they do. So that was the only reason I really changed. I like the flat. I like the flatness of it. It helps with the aerials, but at the same time, like I have been caught dribbling, and someone will do like a half flip challenge on me, and I wouldn't even know it's coming. So you do lose some of that sight behind the ball. HQ2TE asks, anyone have good tips on a good fun circuit training for PS4? As far as I know, most players on PS4, they just knock the ball around free play, and you can be wildly creative with that. I would just recommend watching some popular streamers like Squishy or any other top player like Lachinio and watching how they use free play and then just implementing that into your own game. Other than that, you could always download a code for like a rebound pack and work on rebounds 10 minutes and then work on aerials for 10 minutes. Like Fickle Platypus has these shots, I believe they're called shots you shouldn't miss, and Jayless makes a ton of great packs. You can follow him on Twitter, and he has like a freaking spreadsheet with all those shots, so you can mix and match there. Red DLL4 asks, level 54 at the moment, was Challenger Elite, but I actually want to get much better at this game. Is that training plan adaptable for someone like me? Yes, absolutely. That's just to give you an idea of what I do and how you can adapt that to your own play. So if you say your dribbling's bad or your air dribbles, well then you could just do dribbles for 10 minutes and just try to keep the ball on top of the car and then work on some quick flicks and then work on delayed flicks. Quick flicks 10 minutes, delayed flicks 10 minutes, maybe keeping the ball on top of the car 10 minutes. If you're really focused on dribbling, that is. You could do 5 minutes each. You could try air dribbles, 5 minutes each. I would actually recommend doing some mutators for air dribbles. I'll cover that in a future video. It's actually Squishy Muffins has a really good kind of video on how he improved that. It's called the 100+ touch air dribble or something on YouTube, and you can see what mutators he uses. Basically, the whole point of circuit training is to target your weaknesses, stuff you're not good at, and allocate time to them. And by just doing that and going through with it, inevitably you're going to be a better player. So that's the whole point. Kieran Lynch asks, how do you find the SCUF? Been looking to move away from Microsoft brand controllers. Been through, Xbox One controllers, whatever. A lot of issues setting that zone below point to even on a brand new controller. SCUF's amazing, but I only use it because I used arrow left and right, and I was running out of buttons, and I wanted a good option for a paddle. And I heard that the ones from Xbox, the Xbox Elites, weren't that great. They were magnetic, and on top of that, the buttons, the shoulder buttons, routinely broke. So I wasn't interested in that, so I went with SCUF. Pretty simple decision for me. Goen Jen asks, hi Kev, just want to say your videos are incredibly informational, but is there any benefits to using arrow left, right instead of just normal arrow button? As far as I see, like, you get to control the yaw. I think I went over this in a previous Q&A, but you have the pitch, you have the roll, and you have the yaw, which you can now control. So if you're interested in that, you can actually look up flight dynamics on Wikipedia or whatever, and that'll give you some input on that. So you're allowed to do more cool, like, tornado movements. That's one of the main benefits, and obviously that lets you do the tornado flick, because it requires you to do some sort of tornado spin movement while you're dribbling. Other than that, I just love how fast and immediate the rolls are, because I just mapped them to a button instead of an analog input, like a stick or something. So for me, it's pretty awesome. And cool thing that you can do is you can just hold arrow left, arrow right, and hold the direction, and you will immediately flip. So if you just hold arrow left and just jump twice, you'll immediately dodge left, and that's really cool for like quick shots. You know how you don't even have to move the stick to do a side dodge. Pretty sweet. Simon Conti asks, or just says, "Yo, I saw you in Rizzo's vid doing 3s. I'd love to see that, man. Could be good content." I actually had a really fun session in 3s. I hadn't even checked out Rizzo's video, but I kind of anticipated that I was going to be in there, so we were super motivated to win. But definitely we will be doing 3s content because we're a bunch of funny guys, I think, and we have a really good time when we play ranked. And that could be something we do maybe on a different YouTube channel. Eric D says, "Hi, I have a huge weakness on corners. Like, I don't know what to do. So, as for what to do in corners, sometimes the best thing to do is just leave the ball. Just give the opponent the ball and then just back off and defend. I do that a lot. You have to know when you're in the corners, it's just going to be a bad play. And so leaving the ball sometimes when you're along the goal wall is a good decision. But always, as always, experiment and make sure you come up with these decisions after continuous experimentation, learning from mistakes." Kryn says, "Kev, I agree with nearly all your analysis on the Octane and its advantages, disadvantages, but I have a question. I'm quite a bit better at dribbling with the Batmobile or Dominus, but find that I can play better overall with Octane. Would you suggest I practice with the Dominus or Batmobile or keep using the Octane?" I can't tell you what to do. Obviously, I used all 3 of these cars in previous videos. I love the Batmobile for its flicks, but I find that catching the ball and pushing the ball along the wall and stuff like that is just straight awful. You can't do it as fast, just from my experience. And it slows down the game, especially from a 3 setting. So you have to play the game completely different. So watching how Coxer has a really interesting, unconventional 1 style is a direct adaptation of that. Like the hitbox being so short. Right? You can't do things like like you just drive into a power clear or wall power clear. Like that's just almost impossible with such a small hitbox, such as the Batmobile. So for what you should do, just practice and try to figure out like what are the most important things for you in terms of your car. So do you need to be able to push the ball fast? Do you need to flick more? Like if you're in 3s, you don't really need to flick that much. So keep these things in mind as you figure out which game mode you focus most on. So Jack Flintstone says, "Hi Kev, I know it's a very common and boring question, but is there anything I can do to help with decision making and defense that isn't just playing? I feel like my decision making is poor and it gets my positioning down to not making the right choices. I know the choices I make are wrong, but I don't know what the right choice is. I always try to stay relevant in the game, but end up conceding. It would be nice for 1 or 2 tips to change up my playstyle." Okay, so this mentality kind of, I can't speak for you, but it kind of screams that you play a very defensive playstyle and that your priorities are somewhere different than mine. So, for example, and I used to have this mentality. Like, I used to think that I want to stay relevant in the game and play to win, as opposed to learning, making mistakes, and playing to learn. So, like making attacking mistakes and investing in increasing your attacking repertoire is going to get you much farther in this game. You're going to be able to play at the higher levels of the game. Whereas if you just try to stay relevant, you might be able to win at your level currently, but you're not going to be all that great high up above. So I would say don't focus really too much on defense. That stuff will just come along. And you can study pro players. You can study myself and how I approach the ball, and when I decide to back off to go goal line, to do goal line defense, stuff like that. Defense is something you can study. Attacking repertoire is something you have to really experiment with. So I recommend doing that first, because that's what's really going to benefit you in the long term. All right, I have one extra question from Mendoza. So he says, "You showed your training schedule. Could you show us what certain training packs you do for different aspects of your game to improve?" So actually, he's Rocket League trainer. I've actually developed with Values, one of my teammates, our coach, a training pack that has many shots all categorized. And I actually say that because it's proprietary to our team. It's something that gives us a competitive advantage, and we really don't want other teams getting a hold of that, because it's what we use to catch up to the better teams. So that's really just something we keep close to us. But there are definitely really good training packs out there in terms of custom trainer. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, appreciate your support.